Hey, 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 hey.
Trip unforgettable? Get ready to revolutionize your adventure. Hey, Globetrotters! Are you ready to elevate your travel game and make every trip unforgettable? Get ready to revolutionize your adventures with Passportbros app, your ticket to turning passion into profit. With Passportbros, your travel videos and posts aren't just memories, they're money makers. Share your awe-inspiring experiences with the world and watch your bank account grow with every click. But wait, there's more. Connect with a vibrant community of fellow explorers, where camaraderie knows no borders. Exchange insider tips, forge lasting friendships, and create memories that last a lifetime. And that's not all. Gain access to exclusive discounts on accommodations, from cozy boutique hotels to luxurious resorts, ensuring you can travel in style without breaking the bank. So why settle for ordinary when you can experience the extraordinary? Join the Passportbros app today and unlock a world of adventure, connection, and endless possibilities. Download the app now and let the journey of a lifetime begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
What's up, cuz? What's good, man? It's your man BMT in the building. Let's see who's all in the room. We got a little delay here. Hold on. Let me see if we can get this delay popping. Hold on. Let me check this out. Guys, let me know how good I'm coming through on your end before we get this party started, man. What up, Travel Gang? Bulk Travel Places in the building. Just watching from Thailand. Okay, I think I'm bugging a little bit. Let me switch something up, family. Let me switch something up. Press 1 if I'm borging out a little bit. Press 2 if I'm good to go. Hold on. You know I'm on this Dominican Wi-Fi. Let me give a second here. What up, Rouge Moonchild? Let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear for the fam real quick before I start switching some stuff up on the internet. All right. We live, player. We are live. Sass in the Philippines. What's up for you? 2? So we good on the stream? We good? I don't got to switch nothing up. All right. When I first came in, it messed up my little intro. You know, Kendrick Lamar, a little Kendrick Lamar song got everybody, you know, feeling that West Coast vibe right now. Kendrick brought it back to the West Coast. All right. We got 38 in the room already, guys. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button. We are going to break down an article today, actually coming out of Brazil. The article was loosely based in Brazil and Colombia. We're going to break down the entire article. Cora says, salute, bro. Yeah, man. You know, I haven't done a while. I haven't done a live in the last couple of days. It's been my birthday weekend. So I did a little celebrating on the island. Shout out everybody out here in San Domingo. Did a little exploring. What up, Change for the Better? But now we back. We got a big topic at hand today. We're going to fully break down this article, man. This is very important. This article was sent to me by a fellow passport bro on Instagram. I want to give him a shout out, but unfortunately, he didn't leave me his YouTube channel. And he was like, man, you need to address this article. It's getting hot for the passport bros and everything. And I come down, I'm like, bro, listen, passport bros will always, or has been lately, a victim of his popularity more than anything. The actual term, passport bros. So we're going to break down this whole entire article. All right. Guys, let me know if I'm borking out, man. Nobody answered me yet. If I'm rolling through good, if the stream is clear, let me know. Just let me know everything is good. I don't want to be chopping up, getting into the mix of everything, and then I'm borging out. You know, I'm on this Dominican Wi-Fi. So let me know. All right, let me know. Okay. But before we do that, okay, so everybody said I'm good. Before we do that, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to the private Facebook group. All right. All right. We're approaching 24,000 members. We're very selective. All right. You just can't pop in there. It's a private group. You got other knockoff Passport Bros group, but this is the original. This is the oldest. This is where it all came from. All right. I want to just put that out there for the fam because guys are getting scammed. You know, people having fake group trips and all types, and they selling Passport Bros, crypto, and all this. Listen, this is the original Facebook group. A lot of guys be messaging me and messaging the admins about other Facebook groups. All right, this is the original one. This is the one that was featured on Fox News. There are some that are bigger, but that's because they let everybody in, pretty much. Women, trannies, everybody, they let them all into the Facebook groups. And that's what kind of spurs up their numbers. And some of the numbers are fake, too, because you got scammers running some of these Facebook groups. I just want to let you guys know that's how it looks. You know, green background, promoting the Passport Bros app. All right. So make sure you guys, if you are in the Facebook groups, make sure you're in the right Facebook group because, like I said before, I've gotten messages about people getting scammed for, you know, crypto scams, fake group trips, consultations, guys doing consultations saying that they meet and they're not showing their screen and stuff. And they're like, hey, this don't sound like BMT, you know, and people are saying that this is their original Facebook group is our group. So I'm just letting you guys know. All right. But speaking on the Facebook group, I'll be lightweight trolling the group because there's a lot of guys perpetrating in there. And I had this post today earlier about the food. And we're going to get into the article in a second. I'm just letting more people come in the room. But I was discussing about the food and how I pretty much wasn't super impressed by the food in South America like that. I just kept it real. I said, listen, guys, I'll be honest with you. I lived in Brazil. I lived in Colombia. The women are the most beautiful men in the world, but I'm not impressed by the food. Okay? So it was a little back and forth with that post. This is a post of a guy I actually know who don't like being on camera. Let me move him off the screen real quick. It's funny that he went viral. It's funny that my man went viral. Hey, let me tell you guys something, man. You know, I know guys don't want to be sometimes on camera and shit, but in this day and age, bro, just make sure you got your stuff together. Like if you have meaning, if you have a job or something and you work pretty much online and your job assumes that you're in America working online, just make sure you have your things in order, because nowadays everybody got cell phones, bro. Everybody got cameras on them, and you just never know what could go viral. All right, like I said, my man went viral, and I know for a fact he don't like being on camera, but it's just funny that he went viral on Soy 6. You know what I'm saying? They got him good too. They got my man good too, man. Look at him. Oh man. All right. So shout out to him. Let me find this little post real quick. Let me find this post real quick. Where did I put that post at? All right, hold on. Hold on, fam. Facebook is so damn. Where did I put that post at? Let me see if I can scroll and find it real quick. Red balloon challenge. It's a lot of, it's a lot of dope little posts in here, but the real posts are, of course, on the Passport Bros app. Man, where? You know what? Let me refresh. Let me refresh real quick, because I just had it up on the screen. Matter of fact, it should pop. There we go. All right. So I made a post. I said traditional South American food is trash. Colombian women and Brazilian women can't cook. All right, beautiful as they may be, their cooking skills is mediocre at best. Here's a rundown. The list has been verified, so no argument. I'm just joking around, trolling. I gave Colombian food a 3 out of 10. I gave Venezuelan food a 7 out of 10. All right. Brazil, a lot of salty food, a lot of pork in Brazil. I'm not a big fan of Brazilian food like that. So I gave it a 4. We all like Mexican food. I gave Mexican food a heavy 8. This is just my opinion. Thailand, by far one of the best places with the food dishes. Women can cook amazing food out there. Street food is amazing. Restaurant food is amazing. Delivery food is amazing. Food in the 7-Eleven, the little microwave dinners are amazing, believe it or not. So I gave Thailand a high 9. All right. Jamaican food, my personal preference is to me one of my favorites. So I gave Jamaican 10. All right. And of course, I gave my own, Atlanta local food. I gave it a 10. Atlanta soul food. We got the best wings. Okay. Kevin just said, I didn't know about the Brazilian food. Yeah, man, Brazilian food is really salty. It's really, I mean, look at it. Look. But they do ask you if you want, to add this on there. But Brazilian food salty, dog. It's super salty. Okay, check this out. Pimp barbecue sauce says Haitian food, Jamaican food. Yeah, you're absolutely right. All right. I had a Haitian girlfriend for a couple of years, and her food is amazing. I can't stand her now, man, because she won't tell me the name of the dishes. She know I'm out here, but she been a little B, but she won't tell me what she used to cook. It's crazy, right? But yeah, Haitian food is really good. Haitian food is real good. No matter Noir says Brazilian food is whack. Yeah, listen, I was not impressed with the traditional dishes in Brazil. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not. I had a woman cook for me in Brazil one time. And I'll never forget this. She just put the green beans. She just opened up the can and literally dumped the green beans on the plate. I'm like, damn, baby, you don't no salt, no pepper, no butter. You're not gonna put the green beans in a saucer or boiler plate or nothing like that. You just not gonna warm them up. She's like, no, that's how we eat in Brazil. I'm like, you eat the green beans right in the can. Maybe she was tripping, maybe she was being, whatever. But I wasn't pretty impressed. Yeah, Dominican food is real good. I actually forgot to post Dominican rating, but if I was to rate Dominican food, I would definitely give it an 8. I would give it a heavy 8 for sure. Dominican food is good. All right, man. We back. We back. Apologies, family. Apologies. That was the power. That passport internet. No, that was the power. That was the power, man. All right, let me set everything back up. Apologies on that. Maybe we deal with a little something. You know, the hurricane passed through yesterday. It didn't hit the island. It was just some heavy waves. I'm right here by the ocean on the Malecon. So it wasn't that bad, but the power has been going out all day. Of course, the internet hooked up to the power. All right. So let me set this up. I had everything set up. Let me set everything back up real quick for the fam. Hold on. All right. We were talking about the Facebook group. There we go. All right. But yeah, I was just discussing my personal preferences about food overseas. Listen, I love Brazil. Y'all know I love Colombia, but I'm just telling you, I'm not a huge fan of the food. I like Caribbean food a little bit better, Jamaican food, and of course, my number one will always be. Well, I don't say always be, but Thailand is definitely up there as far as the food. All right. Shout out to my man Kirby P Films. He's a member. He's also on the Passport Bros app with a $5 super chat. Says, "What up, BMT gentlemen? Travel safe outside. Our food Dominican, the best. Brazil has a few dishes I like. What's up, BMT gentlemen? Safe travel, safe outside. Our food Dominicans, the best. Brazil has a few dishes I like. All right. Shout out to my man Kirby P Films. All right. So speaking of, hold on, let me see. I want you to show you guys this right here. I want to show you guys. This is interesting before we get to the article. And this might be important. Now, when I posted this on the Facebook group, interesting enough, it didn't get like a lot of reactions that I thought it would. But check this out, fam. Check this out. And you know, I know guys want to play it cool. This might not apply to you, but I wouldn't mind getting it. All right. Hold on. Where's this at? Check this out right here. I'm going to pull this up. All right. This is a beverage test kit. Okay. This is a beverage test kit that you can kind of test your alcohol. And look at this. Look at this right here, guys. It tests for scopolamine. Okay. Now, this was posted in the scopolamine Medellin scope group, basically the group that is for former people that have been scoped and drugged in Medellin, Colombia. Somebody posted this in the group. So shout out to them. Matter of fact, I don't want to do them a disservice. Hold on. What's the name of that group? Colombia Scopolamine Victims and Alerts. All right. I want to give a shout out to that group. It got about 4,700 members. A lot of the members are guys that were formerly scoped. Okay. So just keep this in mind that if you're preparing to go to Medellin or Brazil or any other country and you want to go out drinking, this is an option. All right. It tests for scopolamine and a few other things. I think they do use a lot of the, what's that? Benzo, I don't know. I pronounce some of these medical terms, medical things, but benzo something. All right. It's discreet and portable. So if you're drinking with the ladies, and you having issues, you can kind of test it, put that in your drink and test it. Said, do you just put that in front of your glass in front of your girl and wait for test results before you start drinking with her? Looks kind of awkward and inconvenient. You know what, bro? I would do it regardless. Because it's going to be awkward if you drinking with somebody you don't know like that anyway. You don't know them, so you can say, hey, I'm going to pull that bad boy on out. You know, I mean, hell, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it. And I generally don't drink with women I don't know, especially in Colombia. But if I was, like, let's say if I was on some vacation, weekend warrior type stuff, I would buy this kit. Matter of fact, let me see how much this kit is priced at. Let me see how much. I wouldn't even care if it was socially rude about me using this kit. I wouldn't give a damn. All right. So you got a 6-pack for $49. All right. Sip Safe Better Temperature Detection Kit for scopolamine. So they got a couple of options, $69. Okay, so they got one specifically for scopolamine. All right. Then you got one for the other. That's a little bit more higher. Okay. I don't know if y'all tapped into Barber World's last stream, but he was on the beach in Cartagena. He said he was on the airport. I believe he was leaving Medellin. If I'm not mistaken, he was leaving Medellin. And he ran into a couple of bros that had got drugged, had basically got scoped. And they were telling him that, hey, man, they can't believe this happened. They got for all their electronics, their phones, and for about $6,000 in cash. And they were saying, man, we can't believe this happened to us. You know, we don't even mess with the working girls. They drugged us. And then Barber World told him, said, well, maybe that's where you went wrong. You know, maybe you should have set up a little differently. All right. Maybe you should set up a little differently. But that's the kit, guys. All right. So you can get it. Maybe you can order it on your next trip. I know it might seem, I know it might seem like a little like, oh man, like we're gonna be drinking with some girls. And you just pull this little kit out. It look like you're just gonna dip it. Like you're just gonna dip it into the drink a little bit, right? So you're just gonna dip it right here, boom, just like that. Look at it. Maybe you can do it discreetly, however you do it, but it might be worth it. Depending on the way you plan on moving, I would suggest this possibly, and activated charcoal. Activated charcoal helps soak up the poison in your stomach. So if you do happen to get drugged, and I have activated charcoal on me when I'm in Colombia all the time. I have it in my little bag and whatnot, or in my pocket sometimes. I take a few before I start drinking. When I do drink, I rarely drink. But if I do drink, I take the activated charcoal to soak up some of the poison, because alcohol is poison, believe it or not. And just in case I'm out partying and doing whatever, that could possibly give me the time to either get myself situated or get out of there, or, it'll help. It definitely help. So this is an option for you guys. Okay. I believe you can order it online. It's called Sip Safe. All right. Yeah, this is just a standard Stripe checkout. Looks like, yes. Oh, it's on Shopify. So there you go, fellas. There you go. All right. Somebody said I would get about things is kind of rude. Well, it is what it is. It is what. All right. Now I want to show this other clip. Where is this other clip at? I want to show this other clip real quick before we get to the article, family. But hold on, I want to show something else. Hold on. I thought this was kind of funny right here. Let me play this. I gotta be careful when I open up my WhatsApp, because dudes be, they be all screenshotting shit and looking all through the WhatsApp text messages. Hold on. We make sure I ain't got no incriminating evidence up. What up, Travel Therapy? Matter of fact, I do. I'm glad I checked. See, I'm glad I checked. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Y'all was about to see some shit real quick. Hold on, fam. Let me pull this up. We got see the 6 in the room. We had almost tapped in 100, but the power went out. All right. Now I want you guys to hear this right here. And this is kind of like a setup for the article too. Just to show you that right now the world is traveling, bro. It's just not men, quote unquote, passport bros dating abroad looking for love. So I want to play this video real quick. Hold on.
I prefer African over American men. I prefer dating African men because I love that they have a cultural, traditional background that we lack sometimes here in America. I like the accent. They are sexy to me. I'm down for the food. Pass me the jollof and plantains. I like dating an African man because I'm into Afro beats, so we can listen to the same music. Because I love visiting Africa. It's literally like my second home. They will take care of you. And because they don't go 50-50 with you, they're 100% and you keep what's yours and they are there to support you. What's stopping you from dating an African man? Join our tour below for the Singles in Ghana tour this upcoming August so that you can meet your African man.
All right, let me play that one more time for guys who just come in the room. Let me play that one more time. It's titled Why I Prefer Dating African Men Over American Men.
Why I prefer African men over American men. I prefer dating African men because I love that they have a cultural, traditional background that we lack sometimes here in America. I like the accent. They are sexy to me. I'm down for the food. Pass me the jollof and plantains. I like dating an African man because I'm into Afro beats, so we can listen to the same music. Because I love visiting Africa. It's literally like my second home. They will take care of you. And because they don't go 50-50 with you, they're 100% and you keep what's yours and they are there to support you. What's stopping you from dating an African man? Join our tour below for the Singles in Ghana tour this upcoming August so that you can meet your African man.
Okay. Let me break this down real quick, man. Let me break this down. Okay. Now, as I said before, you have an emergence of people traveling, especially from Western countries, American countries, men and women traveling, looking to pretty much date outside the West. Now, these women, because this is like a woman's travel group, more than likely, it's a large probability that they're going to have more money than their African counterpart, just by proxy of the exchange rate alone. Okay, if they got money to travel to Africa, they're probably well off. They probably got a good career or a job, or they're working, tech, whatever it is. Okay, their plan is to go over there, and we've been seeing it before. You've seen what's happened to some of the older sisters that were dating younger African men. African men killed them and try to hide their bodies and all types of dumb shit out there in Gambia and West Africa. But they going over there trying to use financial leverage on those men. The same thing they're accusing so-called passport bros of. It's the same concept. They want control. They're saying that African men don't go 50-50 and you get to keep all your money. Yeah, that's bullshit, bro. They don't. That culture's not even set up like that. The money is for the home if the woman does work. Okay, so she's kind of selling a tour, to lonely American women, basically saying, hey, you get a tour. The African man's going to abide by your rules, basically. They simps. That's what she's saying. You get to keep all your money. Like, it's all the key points. All the key points in order to make a sale. All right. Somebody said Cortez. Shout out to my man Cortez Smith says BMT, their plan is to go over there and take advantage of those young guys, young boys. All right. Fabe says African men are the only men around the world that love dating American women. You think so? Genuinely? Maybe. I don't know. There was another video that went viral of this young brother. I think he was in Jamaica. He was in Jamaica and he was selling his body to like 75-year-old white women from Europe and shit. Listen, man, like for some odd reason, they keep throwing passport bros, targeting the passport bros, when in actuality, the women are doing the same. And this is why I showed you this. The women are doing similar things, if not the exact same. But they're never going to get an article written about them. Maybe in some cases, yeah, I've seen a video or two about them. But in comparison to the passport bros, the article I'm about to read right now, it's minor. They generally don't demonize the women for doing the exact same thing they accuse passport bros of doing. All right. I see you, bro. I can't read all that, but I see you. All right. Hold on. Where's my love? All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get to this article. Y'all been here for a minute. Let me pull this article up. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here, fam. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, we got 100 in the room, guys. Do me a favor and make sure you hit that like button. We're going to break this article down line for line. Like I said, this article was sent to me by a passport bro out there in Brazil, and he voiced his concerns, saying that the passport bros better straighten up. And then I asked him, I said, well, what are the passport bros doing out there? You know, he's like, well, it's nothing, you know, pretty much per se, but look at this article. I said, all right. So I took a look at the article, and let's go ahead and read this article real quick. All right. So this article is by pretty much an unknown blog. I've never heard this blog. I don't know how big it is or anything like that, but it was shared by Apple News. Okay, so Apple News has a pretty large reach, and let's see what we got to say. So the title of the article: As tourism booms in Latin America, sexual harassment against Latinos has too, by Christina Noriega, dated July 2nd, just yesterday. All right. So it reads, on a Friday night in 2023, Monique Brazil, a 37-year-old Black community organizer, entered a swanky club in the Brazilian city of Sao Paulo for a lovely night with friends. As she approached the bar for a drink, a stranger came up to her, asking in an accent, how much? Okay, interesting. She immediately discerned the situation. The man was a foreigner who had confused her for a sex worker. Startled, Brazil retreated to her friend group and decided to cut the night short. But as she left, the man trailed behind her and reached his hand for her tightly curled locks. Now, right here, I automatically knew it was a white guy. Because black men know better. I don't care what country we are, where we from, we all know not to grab or touch a black woman's hair. Okay? So that's when I kind of detected that it was a white guy. She goes on to say, I was kind of scared. While she considered confronting him, she knew she was at a disadvantage. She said, many times when you say something to a man who is harassing you at the club and he is a foreigner and white, you end up being the one at risk of being reported by the club, not the white guy with the money. Okay? Now here goes the writer. Now, keep in mind, she didn't reference anything about the person that this incident happened to, Miss Brazil. She did not reference Passport Bros at all. But the writer did. As Latin America undergoes a tourism boom, an increasing number of visitors are American and European men looking to date or engage in casual sex with Latinas. Now, we just saw before in the video that it's just not men traveling for that. Women are too. Foreigners crop up routinely on apps like Tinder and Bumble. True. Guides to romancing Latin American women have multiplied online. So she's saying that there are guides to romancing Latin American women have multiplied online. And this is true. You know, you got a lot of guys making guides and videos. We all understand that. That's to be true. And here we go. And the Passport Bros, a movement of U.S. men going overseas for love, has soared in popularity. Their videos obtaining millions of views on TikTok and YouTube. All right. But Latinos are now increasingly opening up about unsettling experiences they've had with travelers. Some women, like Brazil, have been subjected to unwelcome comments and contact. Others have recoiled at stereotypes that shape the way that they approach Latinas. Now, some women are sharing their personal accounts on social media and open up conversations about a largely normalized and unspoken facet of tourism in Latin America. Now, it's strange that she word associated the Passport Bros with the following paragraph, as almost trying to define this as the Passport Bros. All right. Now, she referenced a video on TikTok. That video is in Spanish, but the gist of it is, okay, she was a 34-year-old. This is another woman named Andrea Guzman. 35-year-old yoga instructor posted a TikTok video about the Passport Bros after hearing of the sexist stereotypes they use in Mexico City. All right. In theory, the Passport Bros are pursuing love. But in practice, dating a Latina seems like another box on their to-do list. Now, this is the opinion of a random female, a random person, random female in Mexico, right? That's just her opinion. Once again, she sourced that within the article. Once again, nobody has referenced Passport Bros. The lady in the article didn't say it was a quote-unquote Passport Bros that just came out, oh, come here, bitch. You know, it wasn't that. She's just saying a random white guy harassed her, all right? Not necessarily a Passport Bro. But this is the writer referencing everything back to Passport Bros in order for the article to do what? In order for the article to gain traction, in order for the article to go viral. Okay? Total being says all I come stars, total being, everything is good, my brother. All right, let's continue. She says they don't see you as their equal. They're consuming you based on a stereotype that's completely erroneous, and we cannot allow this to continue and happening. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Listen, men have been traveling to Latin America forever. I don't think the men are no more aggressive in Latin America than they are in North America in concerns of trying to holler at women, trying to talk to women, trying to court women. Yes, I think for new travelers, the most confusing thing is having areas where the working women blend in with the regular women. That can't be confusing to a lot of Westerners because in Western societies, those are considered to be red light districts and pretty much sector off from, you know, the normal nightlife, basically. Whereas, you know, like, for example, Atlanta, you got strip clubs. Outside of strip clubs, you got girls walking around the streets at night. That's not different than going and partying in Buckhead. 40, 50-mile difference, different sector. Whereas in Medellin or in Brazil, everybody's kind of intermingling alongside the working women. So it can be confusing because some of the weekend warriors don't know that, hey, man, you know, this is a mix. This is, you know, it's just a mix of regular women, mix of working women. It's a mix, and that can be somewhat confusing. All right. The Brazilian man is just as aggressive as the American man traveling against the Brazilian women. Is that being addressed? That's a good point, Smooth Life. That's a very good point. What up, Yoga? Come on, man. I see that comment. The hypersexual Latina stereotype. Now, come on now. Bro, did y'all see the BET Awards, bro? You want to talk about hypersexual Latino stereotype? Do you understand that the women in America are super hypersexualizing themselves as well? OnlyFans, award shows, it was nothing but prostitute rappers at the BET Awards rapping about, you know, this is them. This is what they're broadcasting themselves. This is not men over sexualizing them. This is what they're doing. All right. So to say that the hypersexual Latino stereotype, listen, these women are doing what they're doing, bro. These aren't men forcing these women to get OnlyFans accounts and all that bullshit, or become female rappers, or become strippers. These women are just doing them. So it's nothing about hypersexuality that men are coming from America to Latin America thinking that, oh, it's just super hypersexual. I can just run and just grab chicks. Bro, Pastor Bros know it's not like that. All right. All right. So you got a 20-year-old. Now, this story right here, the next story by Yahira Montoya, she's basically going down from story to story within the article of so-called women being harassed by so-called Passport Bros. Now, Yahira Montoya, a 20-year-old tour guide in Medellin, Colombia, she said, ever since tourism picked up after a months-long lockdown, Montoya has noticed a shift in the men attending her weekly food tours. In 2021, she recalled that the new arrivals were flirtier, invited her often to drinks and peppered conversations with questions like, wouldn't you like to live in the US? I don't know who would offer that, but this is what she's saying. Montoya, who was 17, was taken aback that men double and triple her age were so forward with a teenager. That's unfortunate. She began opening her tours with a memo about her age, reminding the men in attendance that she was a minor. But when the harassment persisted, Montoya quit the tours altogether. The men, she said, had become too dirty. Okay, that's her account. Now I will admit that I have seen guys go a little crazy, especially in Medellin. I was showing this one guy around, fam. I was showing this one brother around. You know, he had paid for a consultation, and I always tell guys, "Hey, if you pull up, man, I know I'll link up with you and meet you." And you know, we met up. Yeah, I took him to a local bar I like to go to, and the waitress at that bar was a good friend of mine that I had known for years. I'd known her for about 2 years. All right, I met her back in like 2021, and she started recently working back at this. I didn't even know she had started back working, but she started working back at this little bar. This brother went crazy, bro. He went totally insane on her, about her, on how beautiful she looked. He kept asking me, you know, he was just real super aggressive with it. He was like, "Hey man, did you do this? You did it with her? I mean, are you messing with her?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, she's just a friend. I just know her." But the thing about, you know, Colombia and its culture, you know, you develop friendships, relationships. Sometimes you might go out, you might message each other. I mean, you got to be cool. Like every relationship, not going for the dating gringos thing like people think they are, even though they might be in a gringo heavy area. You know, she might be in a relationship. She might not be looking for that. You know, it's different. So I kept trying to tell her, but like, bro, you know, it's a lot of women. It's your first day out here. I know she's pretty. She's very beautiful. She's very sweet. She speaks a little broken English, but you gotta be laid back with it because your American aggressiveness is probably gonna run her off. And I don't know if he made her feel uncomfortable because she was smiling, but it's just like, bro, you know, like relax, man. Like he was going, you know, because she's a very, very pretty woman. I would say that she's a good 7.5. All right. Hold on, let me catch the super chat real quick. I'm gonna finish up this article. Hold on. Shout out my man Ash L. They will with a $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. They will always use the Passport Bros as a scapegoat. It is what it is. All right. Very true. Very, like I said before, Passport Bros are 100% a victim of its popularity. All right. And maybe it is some truth to these articles. I mean, we all know that in some of these areas, they're kind of intermixed and guys are drinking heavy. I know a friend of mine told me that I think it was like a Latino guy from America that spit on her. He tried to holler at her friend and he grabbed her and she said, "Hey, don't grab my friend." And I think he spit on her or something. So that's unfortunate, you know, but you cannot deem these guys passport bros. Passport bros, once again, I keep saying this, it's an ideology. It's a mindset. It's a belief. All right. It's more of a lifestyle. It's not a membership. These are just random dudes doing dumb shit, traveling overseas. These are not passport bros. I keep saying that, but they keep trying to demonize passport bros for any incident that happens overseas. It's like a modern day witch hunt, right? This is why it was very important for us to say that it's an ideology. All right, it's a mindset. That way, when they try to reach over and try to look and see the passport bros, they'll just find some Facebook groups or anything like that. But they can't find no ranking order, no organization because it's not that. It's an ideology. It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle. All right. Where we at? Hold on. Montoya says, They think that we're just objects of their entertainment. That's it, which isn't true. That isn't true, man. A lot of guys that consider themselves passport bros are looking for genuine relationships overseas. We all know this to be true. All right, we all know this to be true. Some women, like Brazil, believe it's the government's job to address sexual harassment by tourists, as issues as she increasingly spoken up about on her TikTok account. In March 2023, the Brazilian government launched a campaign advising that sexual harassment and exploitation are crimes under Brazilian law. Okay. Now, when it comes to exploitation, that's more the locals exploiting it. And I think we get that terminology wrong because people think it means something else, like guys making videos about Brazil. That's not necessarily exploitation. Exploiting somebody is taking advantage of somebody, and most of the time, it's the local guys doing that to the local women. All right. I've never met a pimp American passport, bro. Okay. And it says a rule applicable even to tourists. While the sight of Americans and Europeans courting young women along scenic beaches has long been commonplace in the country, Brazil has warned that it will not tolerate harassment. Okay. But Brazil says the government should do much more to prevent sexual harassment as a result of the country's colonial history. So they're going way back. They're doing something else. All right. There's a general understanding that white men can do no wrong and that Latin American women should quietly accept unwanted advances. So they go into some deep shit. They go into some racial colonized background. You see how this article has been totally left? This ain't got nothing to do with Passport Bros. The writer, Christina, just literally mentioned Passport Bros in hopes of gaining traction for her article to go viral. Once again, Passport Bros are a victim of their popularity. Since marrying a tourist can be a ticket out of poverty, some may also view a tourist flirting as an economic opportunity, she says. All women view men as a potential economic opportunity, bro. Okay? Just like those African men over there in those countries, look at the American women like an economic opportunity. Okay? All right, she goes, said, I would like for them to see us as intelligent people. We do. As capable people, as working people, as normal humans like anyone else. Okay? And as far as this portion of it, I can also say some truth to it. I've seen that. A lot of times when girls with friends of mine will say, hey, I can do tours, I always kind of warn them to say, hey, you know, if you do tours, guys gonna try to holler at you. They're gonna definitely try to holler at you. And if you're uncomfortable with that of shutting it down, then you know you might want to pick a different little side hustle, or you can just do like a all women's tour group or something like that. Okay. All right. Somebody said Life Spice. Somebody said one woman I heard said she doesn't care if a woman walks out with 2 grains of rice on her nipples. Don't sexualize her. Wow. I mean, you know. My man Passport Blueprint with the 5 super chat, man, I really appreciate that. He says, is it Passport Bros or Pookies with a Passport Bros doing this? Well, this is, this article, she mentioned Passport Bros, but she was talking really mainly about the white dudes. White dudes with certain sense of entitlement on pretty much melanated Latino women or Latino women in general. Some of you guys coming from these other countries like Europe and America might have some form of entitlement when they go overseas. I have seen that. I have actually experienced that. I went to a club. Excuse me. I'm not going to say the name of the club. In Medellin. And it was a couple of white guys from Canada. And they were speaking kind of down on the local people to a certain degree. And I'm not saying this is indicative of all white guys. I'm just saying I have experienced that where they kind of like, hey, we out here. We can do whatever, we got money, I have seen that. All right. Gore Broad now says, good point, bro. Yeah, a bunch of BS and attention seeking. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, let's finish up this article. She says, we should invest in the education of girls and women to change their mindset, i.e., to be more like American women, and to teach that they shouldn't accept harassment or violence just because it's a white foreigner. So once again, this article went way left. Really had nothing to do with the Passport Bros. This goes back hundreds of years of, white dudes pretty much, harassing foreign women. Okay? Foreigners should also understand that Latin American women deserve respect, while older foreigners harassed her at work. She often thought that these men would not behave in the same way at home. Bullshit. Bullshit. All right. When men see an attractive woman, they're going to try. They're going to try, right? When women see a man with resources, they're going to try you. Same element. Same element. When guys peacock, they come with the Benzes and the BMW, a woman going to be quick to ask, can you cash out me? Can you take me to this expensive restaurant? You wearing chains. Same thing when women come around. Listen, when I go to the gym, bro, I'm in the gym in San Domingo. And the same thing in Brazil, same thing in Colombia, but definitely San Domingo. In the gym, I got to stay focused, have tunnel vision, bro, because the women in the gym, they just got the tights on. You know what I mean? They got the boobs all out. So it's like, okay, that type of outfit in the gym is going to attract attention. You wore that outfit. You got double D's. Double D's is hanging out, bouncing up and down. Women get served. They dress for that attention. But then you got some women that don't want that attention. So we understand that. All right. She goes to say, they probably have daughters the same age as me. And I wonder if I would feel okay with us hearing all the things they say to us. And if they would be capable of doing this exact same thing in their own country, yes. I would like for them to see us as intelligent people, as capable people, as working people, as normal humans like anyone else, okay? So that's the thing, man. I kind of noticed that in my dating. I remember I was dating this girl. She was my my girlfriend basically, and we at the house, and I'm just typing on my laptop. I'm just typing, and she comes over, and she grabs my hand, and she's like, oh, "You Americans think y'all so fancy and so damn smart. Look how fast you type. Look how fast you type. Like you're just so smart, so smart." And I'm sitting here like I'm just typing, baby. What are you talking about? I'm just typing. Sometimes because of the brand of America, all right, the brand of America, and this is going to be different. And I know a lot of guys might not understand this, but each country is a brand, right? Each country is a brand. Now that brand might represent different things for the people within that country and the people outside of that country. When you think about Brazil, your first thing, mine is what? More likely. In the chat, let me know. What's the first thing to think about Brazil? Beautiful women. Beaches. Okay? That's what you think. What's the first thing you think about America? You think, okay, America, powerful country, heavy taxes, inflation, violence. This is what we think of America, right? Because we're in the inside of America. But when they think about America, they think streets are paved with gold, highly educated people, highly educated women, women with money, all right? Men with money, okay? They can do what they want, powerful passports. So they're thinking that since you come from this powerful brand, you come from the Nike of countries, all right? You come from the Michael Jordan brand of the countries. Sometimes they automatically assume that you think that you're better than them when that's not normally the case, especially with the brothers. Brothers ain't thinking like that. We have been through so much trauma through America. We just be happy to get the hell up out of there. But they think that, okay, you look down on us because my company represents this. And it's unfortunate, but certain countries represent certain things. When you think about Colombia, I mean, and this is partially the media's fault. But when you think Colombia, you think what? Chat, what do you think about when you think about Colombia? What do you think about? All right. You think about cartel, you think about beautiful women, you think about drugs. Okay. Same thing with Thailand. It's a brand. You think about fun, think about clubs, bars, Bangkok. All right. What was the name of that movie in Bangkok? What was that? The Hangover. You've watched movies, and you know those movies can unfortunately broadcast a certain stereotype on the entire country. So if you're looking at this through the reversal, this article more so reflects that women in these countries feel like that men coming from this powerful economic center of America are there to take advantage of them. When in actuality, men are really looking for traditional relationships more so. The biggest issue that I see, and it's very unfortunate, is that a lot of these foreign women are looking up to what's going on in American society, right? And we're running away from that, but they're looking at that. Let me tell you, when I don't know if you guys seen that viral clip of Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Rihanna was twerking, dancing to a Glorilla song, little trap song. I seen that reposted on like 20 Dominican women's WhatsApp statuses. Okay. Go to Thailand. They're motivated. You know, they're listening to our music. Go to Africa. They're listening to our music. They are actually looking up to these dysfunctional people, women, all right, in America, like as if that's the goal point. That's the goal status. When in essence, the men in America don't want those women. Okay. Yes, very unfortunate. Because what they see is when they see a Megan Thee Stallion video, they see, oh, look at that. She's getting attention. She's rich. All right. Look at that weave she got. Look at her, look at what she said. Listen to what she's saying. This is why I really don't like dating women that speak English like that. Because if I hear them listening to Glorilla and City Girls and shit, I'm like, oh Lord. Even some of the Haitian women, because the Haitian women speak English. You better be careful asking what she's listening to. Especially if she's a younger Haitian girl, and she pull up City Girls and what's that bitch name? Lotto and all them, and bruh, that's what type of time they're gonna be on. Right? It is social engineering. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. All right. Now, real quick, I want to break down this other article, and she actually referenced this article. This is what I call a very passive aggressive writer. She's being very passive aggressive, word associating the Passport Bros with all these little harassing incidents and these statements of these stories by these women, foreign women, that had none of them mentioned the Passport Bros. She had to reference a TikTok video. Once again, you mention Passport Bros, you go viral. It's just that simple. All right, so let me pull up this other article. This was a crazy article right here. All right. How the Passport Bros movement reveals the ugly truth about Western women. Now, this article was tied into the previous article. Y'all going in the comment section. I can't read some of them comments, man. All right. How the Passport Bros movement reveals the other truth about Western men. Their pursuit of traditional women in the impoverished countries couldn't be more telling. By Katie Jin. All right? By Katie Jin. Hey, they come at us hard. They come at us hard, man. Damn. Hold on, they come at us real hard. Hold on. It says, so you see a little lonely white guy right here on the bridge, like he about to commit suicide. He said, if I had to rank a Mansford subculture from bad to absolutely worse, I definitely put incels at rock bottom. but not that high above them, I put Passport Bros. Okay. All right. So now we incels. If you haven't come across this term yet, lucky you. It refers to a breed of men from the US and the UK who roam countries in South America, Southeast Asia, and Eastern Europe in search of traditional women. All right. Yep. It's essentially a reverse of the mail order bride industry. Bullshit. Bullshit. All right. She goes on to say, and just as is the case with men who reach for online catalogs in the hopes of finding a wife, the main reason why passport bros want to pursue foreign women is that they're fed up with the ideas and lifestyle of the Western ones. Because unfortunately for them, and thanks to this feminist movement, the days when women had little to no choice but be subservient baby incubators who obeyed men are mostly long gone. Right? What she didn't say was it's been replaced by OnlyFans, prostitute rappers, porn stars, more prostitute rappers. All right. So that's the article on that. So these are just women pretty much coming hard to Passport Bros in written form. That's basically what it is. All right. At your wife house all day. What's good, BMT? From your app gang family in Pattaya, Thailand. What up, everybody in Thailand? Man, Danny Dixon out of Thailand too. Look forward to catching you tonight on Razor Rays. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be on Razor Rays show. All right. Now, you guys know I keep it positive on this show. You know, keep it informational, positive for the most part. We'll have some fun. We'll, go back and forth. You know, I get a little ratchet every now and then. But tonight, I'm going to go in a little bit. I am going to go in a little bit. All right. I'm not going to hold you. Keep leading the Passport Bro charge forward. Movement won't be stopped 100. Shout out to you at your wife's house all day. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate that super chat. All right. I mean, not super chat, but appreciate that. All right. Punch Travel Channel says, shout out to BMT in the chat. All right. And you know what's interesting, man? Do you guys think if this was a Fruity Bros movement, so-called movement, do you think we'll be getting so much strife? All right. Do you think it would be so much pushback? Right? If this was guys going overseas to date traditional men, I guess you want to say. No, hold on. If this was just guys on some fruity booty shit, right? Traveling on some fruity booty time, all right, there would be no issues. There would be no issues. The issues are coming from the women in the States and the women in some of these foreign countries that identify with feminism are identifying with the women in the States because they want to be like the women in the States. And because they want to be like the women in the States, they are dissing this Passport Bro ideology, this Passport Bro terminology. All right? Because they try to identify like with the woman in the States. But dating in the States is just trash, bro. It's trash. Yeah, Fruity Pebble Bros. They wouldn't have an issue. They would not have an issue. They have an issue with masculinity more than anything. Masculinity with passports. That's what they had an issue with. BMT, when mainstream news did a documentary of women traveling for young men, they made it look romantic. Yeah, they always do. They always spin it. They always spin it. They always spin it. All right, like I said before, I'm going to say it one more time before I go. Passport Bros are a victim of his own popularity. All right? It's the victim of his own popularity. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready for this Razor Ray. I think we're going to go live in like an hour or so, maybe like 45 minutes or so. I'm going to go live on Razor Ray's show. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know what you think about this article. Oh, also, real quick before I go, I almost forgot. Let me pull up. Excuse me. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Let me find this. This vlog. I have a vlog channel now. This is pretty much an old channel. All right. But I'm dropping new vlogs on it. Hold on. Let me find it first. I'm dropping some new vlogs on this channel right here. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick for the fam before we go. Hold on. Where we at? All right, this is the new channel, fam. This is the new channel right here. BMT Travels right here. All right. Got about 1,000, close on 2,000 subs. I'm dropping all the vlog content on this channel right here, families. I did a dope vlog about Brazil. All right. Dope vlog. Brazil's such a dope vibe, man. I miss Brazil. Brazil's just a little dope little vibe.
Oi,
She was cool.
name it.
Sim,
Keep asking about coming back.
Bia, Nietzsche, prazer,
Da onde? Pra onde?
Brown.
Da onde tu é? País. Quanto tempo?
Hey, man. One thing I can say about Brazil, bro, that hair is so crazy, man. That hair, I mean, Jesus Christ. If you into like that curly, long, curly hair, and they could be jet black with it too, like that long, beautiful hair, Brazil is definitely a country for you. I do believe Brazil has amongst some of the beautiful, exotic looking women in the world, bro. They really do. And it's a very liberal culture, bro. So it's kind of confusing because Brazil is one of those countries that I've been in that I've seen a lot of things, and it's like they write these articles, you know, they have all these things going on, you know, and it is feminism going out there really heavy. But then when you actually out there and you see how things are kind of moving, you like, whoa, this is pretty wild. This is pretty wild. Like I say, Brazil's the only country I've been in where I've seen women walk around butt ass naked, bro. I don't know if I'm getting in trouble for saying that. I don't know. But it's the only country that I've been in, per se. Now, don't get me wrong. In Atlanta, back in the day, girls used to walk around, you know, no clothes on, you know, on the strip. True. But Brazil, I mean, it's wild, bro. It is wild. I bet you $100 somebody going to be trying to pick a fight with you on Raised Iron Cage tonight. I'm not going there with no smoke. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Y'all like to see me battle, man. Y'all like to see the ratchet shit, huh? All right, but guys, BMT Travel. So this is BMT Live. All right, this is the live channel, and this right here is the vlog channel. So BMT Travels, guys, do me a favor, make sure to sub to it, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be dropping all types of vlogs. I'm gonna be dropping some new Santo Domingo vlogs on here as well. I did a real dope Santo Domingo vlog, man. You guys definitely gotta check that Santo Domingo vlog out. This was nice. And do something different too. I know a lot of guys come out here and savor delicious local. They come out here and they go to the beach, take the girl to the beach, they take the girl to a nice restaurant, pretty nice restaurants out here. But take it to a little Ferro Colón, a museum, man. A lot of Dominicans haven't been there, to be honest with you now. Ferro Colón is Columbus' so-called final resting place. It's where his tomb is at. So-called his body is in there. But it's also a lighthouse. I mean, they can see the whole light from Puerto Rico. All right. It's pretty cool. So take them somewhere different, man. So check that video out too, as well. All right. Yeah, I was in the favela. Yeah, I was in Josina. I was in Josina, man. I can't wait to go back. I can't wait to go back to the Josina. Josina was cool. That's the thing about South America, man. South America, listen. I'll say this also. South America has a dope vibe. It's dope that you can blend in. You know, it's dope, man. Like a lot of the issues that they're saying, these articles, you know, I've seen some of them, but some of them I haven't. You know, I haven't seen too many dudes just randomly approach women like that, you know, harassing them like that, like that's what's going on. I mean, a lot of times those are local men doing that shit. And local Brazilian men are very aggressive, highly aggressive motherfuckers. Yeah. The curly hair, man, listen, man. Listen, bro. I'm not, you know what? It's funny because I wasn't really too big into hair like that. You know, we all like a woman with nice hair, but I like the curly hair too. But when I got to Brazil, fuck God, like Brazil, bro, like it's amazing. It's amazing. Some of the exotic women you see in Brazil, bro. They're very beautiful. All right. So, guys, all right. Tune in. I'll be on the Razor Ray show tonight in about an hour. I'll be out there. All right. Peace. We out.